We're back again with more of these crazy theories that I know is the truth and only the truth. Now, you see here, why were the plants created? Why were these mutant pea shooters, mutant Venus flytraps, all these things created? Well, I have the answer for you today. I do. So it all started with Crazy Dave eating his tacos with meat, lettuce. He eats his own creations, by the way. Lettuce isn't a taco. Just putting that out there, okay? But basically, he gets bored of these tacos, alright, Mr. Crazy Dave, okay? He gets bored of them, I would have to say. And one day he had the idea to make something new that doesn't require meat. A plant-based taco. He had himself a group of scientists. They all started making shit. And they're trying to make plant-based food for a taco. And one day, when they think they had it, something happens. A Pisher emerges from the dirt. They are confused to what the hell this thing is. So this Pisher, they didn't know what the hell to do with it, so they kept it. They realized it listened to them, and it wasn't gonna fight against them. So they kept it in a freezer or some shit. I don't know what the hell they kept it in. I didn't investigate that hard, okay? But eventually they kept on trying and trying and trying. They're not getting much. They had this Pichu. They check on the Pichu. That's still alive. They don't really need a water or anything. It doesn't eat anything. They're confused. They start playing with this Pichu. They realize that it shoots out peas, right? Shoots out peas. They're like, we can make more crazy shit out of this. Crazy Dave's still like, where the hell's my taco? But he's kind of into it as well. They keep on experimenting. They keep shit. So they keep on experimenting, right? They keep on going and going and going. Eventually, eventually, what happens is they create the worst thing of all. Right there, Chomper. What was supposed to be a Venus flytrap, plant-based food, turned into a freaking man-eating, zombie-eating freaking abomination. Oh my god. So you know what they did with this thing? They threw it in the locker. Bam. In the locker, they started playing with this. They realized that this thing just doesn't have a digestive system, really. It just eats and somehow goes through its little tiny stem of a stomach. And, they kept playing. They kept feeding it. They just kept feeding it shit. And they found it entertaining, right? Stuffing things right into that chomper mouth, right? So they got bored of that eventually. So the scientists kept back to work and they kept going, experimenting. Eventually, they got this thing, a sunflower. Now, this sunflower bloomed out of the dirt, happy with a smile, and it dropped these weird sun orbs. They didn't know what the hell it was, but they figured out it was actually parts of the sun coming from this flower. They had the power of the sun in the palm of their hand. Alright? But after experimenting with that, seeing what this thing could do, they realized when they put all these three plants in together that they actually communicated and they were talking. So then they're like, why not make more shit? Right? So they keep on going and going and going. They're experimenting, boppy boopy. Alright? And they get this long, freaking prickly fucking thing, right? A cactus. Now they just thought it was a regular cactus, but then when they saw its eyes open, they realized it's another freaking abomination that they created, right? They threw it in the locker and they tested it. This thing was an actual cactus, but the thing that they realized is it shoots freaking pine needle things, or it shoots fucking cacti needles, and like it's very accurate too. They figured out, so they started playing with this thing, giving it practice range and stuff. They go bop 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 bop, hit all the targets super easy. And then what they were realizing when they had all four of them now of these plants, they realized they had a team, and this could be their ticket to saving the world or destroying it and protecting others. And that's exactly what happened with Zomboss. He comes swooping in with some zombos And they go house to house in these people's brains. So like, hey, we got the thing for you, man. Bah! They plant these suckers down. These motherfricks are defending these humans from them zombos. So eventually, there's a war. Alright, there's a war on the garden. And so they had to create more and more plants. So what they create next, it only gets crazier. They create a freaking orange where the legs don't even attach to the body. I don't know how it works like that. I don't know. But, you know, they experiment. They have an orange that makes a peel shield, forms back into an orange ball, and rolls around. Alright, so they're done with that. Then they got a freaking kernel of corn, which is literally a corn that's like a general, which is kind of badass. And so, you know, shoots corn, and as he's shooting, the freaking corn comes off. So, like, whoa, what amazing shit. And, you know, they kept on going and going. Then they had the freaking rose that tries to seduce you. You know, that right there. And it had magic. Like, whoa, magic. And, like, it all of a sudden it turned one of the guys into a goat. They're like, whoa. So, you know, one of them was a goat. He turned back, like, whoa. So they done with that, right? With the rose. Then all of a sudden, the scientists created an army for years to come. And eventually they did more. But we're not going to get into those. We already know what the next few plants are gonna be, okay? At the end of the day, Crazy Dave did not get his plant-based taco, but he did create an army. That is how the plants were made. Just for one a plant-based taco, we have now the plant. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new. If you don't know what these things are, these are just very stupid videos where I rant and just talk to you and talk about stupid shit that just comes to my brain at that second. These are very stupid theories, but they're fun, and you guys seem to enjoy them. So if you guys want me to continue these, of course, drop a like. It means the world to me. And I'll see you guys in the next one, alright? Peace out.